Hi, welcome to our cooking show. We're here making greens today. I'm Lorri Laney, and this is my mom, Shirley Laney, and she's going to show us how to make greens. So what we have here are 2 packages of turnip greens and 2 bundles of mustard greens and 2 bags of kale greens. Now, Mom, in all your years of cooking greens, what greens don't you use?
From my grandmother, we have never used collard greens because she always said it was too heavy for us when we were growing up. So we never had collard greens.
Okay, so to get started on this, what we did is we have a large saucepan that I use for my canning, and we put a ham bone in there, and it's covered with water, and we're going to turn this up nice and high to start getting a rolling boil because we want all those flavors to come out. So what's our next step, Mother?
Okay, we're going to now prepare for our greens.
Okay, and what do we need to do?
We are going to get some of the stalk off it.
Okay, let me get a bag for you. Hold on.
Yes, yes.
All right. So we have to wash these, right?
Yes, yes.
Always wash the greens. They have a lot of dirt in them.
A lot of dirt and sand.
Okay. All right. So let's start. What do we need to do?
Honey.
Let's plug up the sink. And before we started, we cleaned the sink very well, so everything's nice and fresh. And then we're going to start putting the greens in and taking away the stalk.
The stem.
The stem. For right now, Mom, just put them right in here and then I'll empty. Now, do you want warm water, cold water? What do you want?
It's going to be cold. Cold.
Okay, cold water.
Yes. All right, when the leaves are too big, just break them in 2, because you just don't want them too big going into our mouth. So just snap them off. You can really run them down the thing like that and throw that away. I don't like too much of the stem in the food. So break it, just break them like that.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get all these done and get them in the sink, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back, and we have, what's in this one, Mom? This is kale, and this is the mustard and the turnip. So we had to do a couple washes with the mustard and turnip because it was really sandy and dirty. So, Mom, tell me about when you had to do washing of the greens when you were younger with your grandma.
When we were little and we lived in a house, it was no hot water in the sink. And ours was all cold water. And believe me, it was so cold, our little hands were blue.
And so you had to wash your greens
a couple of times.
Yeah.
Not only because of the dirt from the ground, but so the ore dust from the mill.
Yeah.
So
yours weren't too dirty, but they were dirty. So. All right, so what's next? We got a boil over here with the ham bone. So what do we need to do now?
Okay, we're going to put a half a teaspoon of baking soda in
Baking
that.
soda. So what's this baking soda going to do, Mom?
It's going to be more or less to relieve the gas.
Okay. So we're just going to put that right in?
Right in your water. Just drop it in.
Okay. Now, do we have to wait or anything, or what do we have to do?
Well, right now we're going to put some seasoning in it.
What do we need?
Salt.
Okay. Now, this is kosher salt that I use.
Kosher salt is very good.
Now, how much do we need?
We don't measure anything. We just, well, for you all, just a half a teaspoon of salt we're going to start out with, because remember, your ham bone has been salty also.
Yeah, it's
So
very
just
salty.
a little bit of salt, in which we will be able to
Add
test that,
later.
add it or whatever.
Now, this is pepper, Mom. Just turn it. Turn the top.
A little bit of pepper.
Come on, girl. Put some muscle in it.
Well, I don't have
Lord
the
have
strength
mercy.
for that.
Hold that. Fresh cracked pepper.
That's good, because we are going to put a real pepper in ours.
Okay. Okay. So we'll just cook this down a little bit and then come back and add more.
Yeah.
I'm going to do one more of these since I have another bowl of this.
Oh, okay. And like I said, it will cook down very fast.
Okay, so we have all our greens in and starting to really cook down.
Yes.
And what we did is we added in a hot pepper, a Hungarian wax pepper from our garden, of course. And it's going to give some heat to it. So everyone here seems to really like the heat. So what do you got, Mom?
So what we're going to do, just take a stick of butter and just lay it up on top of it and let it just melt down on your greens.
Okay.
And remember, you do not have your the gas turned up high. Turn it down, not simmer, just turn it down regular and just let it cook.
On medium?
Medium is
Okay.
good.
And the other thing, Mom, is we wanted to show that
Make
you
sure
make sure you
get
have
enough.
plenty of liquid, because greens have a kicking smell already, and we don't want them to be burnt.
So that's the way it should be looking.
So
Well,
how many
that's right.
hours do you think that this will cook?
I don't put no time limit on it. You will know it when you keep checking it when it's ready.
Okay. And then we'll take that pepper out.
No, we won't.
Oh, we're going to leave that pepper in. That's a hot pepper, ma'am.
We're going to leave that in there for our Liliana.
Yeah, let's tell a little story about Liliana and your greens. So when Lily was little, she's not a sweet tooth like her mother. She's more salty like her father. And so we used to say, what do we have for dessert? And I always wanted ice cream. And Mom, you would have ice cream with me, and Cliff have ice cream, and we would say to Lily, what do you want for dessert, for your snack tonight?
Jump up.
And what would she say?
She would jump up and run to the kitchen and come back with a bowl of greens.
Lily wanted greens for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. At all holidays, I have to always have greens plus another vegetable because Lily wants her own greens. And when I make nice fresh rolls, she makes a greens sandwich.
Thanks to
Aunt
Deanie.
Deanie. So thanks, Aunt Deanie, for teaching Liliana that one. But yes, so greens are on. That was quite a bit of greens. We cleaned them real good. Put the ham bone, added the special ingredients that you don't share outside the family. And we're going to just let this cook. So thank you.
Bye.
To you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you. Happy 89th birthday, girl.
Thank you.
Wish.
Make a wish. You know what I want you to wish?
Yay!
Woo!